This is Painting with Mike. I'm your host, Mike. You look absolutely stunning today. I thought today we would do something a little bit different. I'm going to show you how to take this white canvas here and apply black gesso to make this type of canvas, and then we'll go ahead and paint on top of it. So I'll show you how to do that step by step using a fan brush and a foam brush. Real easy, take just a few minutes to apply the black gesso, and then we'll apply the oils. And I do want to thank those that have taken the time to subscribe and hit the button. And if this is your first time viewing, I hope I can get you to hit that button there and support me. So let's go ahead and get this going. Now I have right here, this is black gesso. I just have a big tub of it, and it's just acrylic paint that's very loose and watery. It's basically like the consistency of house paint. So if you want to paint your house like that type of paint, that's pretty much how this is. Okay, and it is acrylic base, so you gotta make sure you let this dry before you do your oil painting. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start out using this fan brush. I'm also gonna be using a foam brush. So I have a fan brush and a foam brush, and this is a cheap thing. Just when I'm done with this, and when you're done, make sure you wash your brushes. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just start out using the fan brush, okay? And I'm gonna do my best to match that painting, because I'm gonna swap these out since this is gonna be wet, okay? But we'll give you a nice little idea. So I'm gonna start right here, just about so. And I think I made the line something like this. Something like that, okay? And that's not much, just like that. And then I came over here, and just with the side of the brush, just started moving in and putting some stuff like this, okay? Just like that, okay? Just like that. And you just go all the way down, and I'm just tapping, tap, 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 tap. And if you want, you can go straight like this. You can do all these different angles, but just nice and flat into it, flat like this, okay? And you just keep working, okay? And you're gonna go all the way down, okay? Like so. And now that we have some of the paint off, you just wanna come up and go behind. And see, it's a little bit lighter, so it just gives you a little bit more distance that there's something there, okay? You can do something like that. All types of stuff, okay? And then I know that this is gonna be kind of on an angle, so I'm gonna go ahead and just like that, just to show you the lay of the land, okay? The lay of the land. Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'll just put this down for a moment. And let's grab this little cheap foam brush, okay? Same thing, I'm just gonna dip some in here. I think I have another line that kind of went down like this, okay? So you wanna do something like that. We'll come back and put some more stuff, but then I came here using this, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just get the line. And another thing you wanna do, and I forgot to tell you, is basically step one, you want to put masking tape or painter's tape around the border of your painting, because this stuff can get a little sloppy, okay? And this way, just in case you ever want to sell something, you're able to do so, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna go like this. I think I came up like so. And all I'm doing is just like this. Just like that, okay? Up. Nothing special, okay? And I came over here, and I think I went like that. Let me see, looking at the painting. Yeah, something like so, okay? Something like so. Okay. Now I'll go ahead and put this back down and grab that fan brush. And I'm just gonna come in and just start straight into it like that, okay? Just like that. And same thing, come down, do whatever you want. You can do the same motion as we did up here. Same thing, okay? a little bit more. There we go. A little bit more, like so. Something like that, okay? Something like that. And then the same thing, okay? Just so you know the lay of the land. Very softly, just pull it down. I'm just gonna put shadows in for you, okay? Just like that, and we'll come over here too. Start crunching this a little bit. Same thing. Just wanna correct these edges. Just make them a little bit more bushier. There we go, something like that. A little bit more here. A little bit too much, there we go. And then same thing here, just this way we can get some nice little tree shape. Something like that. Maybe a little bit there. Okay, just like that. And basically, like that, you have a painting, okay? And you can leave it like this if you'd like, or you can go ahead and apply the oils, which we'll go ahead and do. So this painting is wet. You're gonna need to let it dry. So you have two options. You can let it sit for about an hour and you'll be ready, or you can pull out a blow dryer. Blow dry, it's done in about 5 minutes and then you can paint, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and wash my brushes and I'll be right back. Okay, what I went ahead and did is wash the acrylic out of those brushes and I'll save them. I always use that foam brush. I'll get probably about 4 or 5 paintings and I'll toss them out so they're disposable. But try to keep those things nice and clean for the next time you apply your gesso. This canvas is an 18 by 24. I went ahead and swapped it out because the other canvas is wet. This is a dry canvas. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply some medium. So this is a white medium. And I'm gonna go ahead and just apply it on this entire thing, okay? So it's gonna take a little bit because you gotta scrub this stuff in here. I wanted to show you how to do this, okay? So you're gonna scrub this in. So you're gonna go right on over everything, okay? And you'll have the indication there, okay? You can't paint this stuff in there. It's gotta be scrubbed in, okay? Gotta be scrubbed in. And just like I said, just go ahead and scrub this in, okay? And you wanna go ahead and do your whole canvas like that, okay? So just to save some time, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And I'll be right back when I have it applied, and then we'll go ahead and test it and make sure it's the perfect amount, okay? Okay, with that, I went ahead and put the white medium on the entire canvas. And you wanna, like I said, you wanna make sure you scrub that in, okay? You don't want a thick layer of it, just a very thin amount. And all you do is you touch it. You should have a nice little thin fingerprint like that, okay? And that's the perfect amount, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and run the colors for the oil painting. So we went ahead and did the black gesso and applied the medium. So it's time to get ready to rock and roll. So remember, just believe in yourself. You can definitely do this. This is not hard. It just takes some time to get used to the technique, and then you're gonna be off to the races, okay? And I believe in you. I know you can do it. It's really not that difficult, okay? So I got my 2-inch brush. If you're ready to rock out with your brush out, let's do a little slabbing and dabbing, okay? And if Mike can paint, so can you. I'm a nobody, okay? Believe me, you can do this, okay? So I'm gonna go right into the blue, and we're gonna go ahead and tap some in here, okay? Just like that, okay? And I'll just start right here, okay? And remember to work your corners. Get your corners nice and dark and then go in, okay? And then I'm just doing X's, just X's, okay? There we go. And so this is an 18 by 24, so I'm gonna have this middle bar that I'm gonna be dealing with this entire time, okay? So you just blend it out. You're using a bigger canvas, okay? No. Something like so. Maybe a little bit darker. Maybe a little bit darker right here. Maybe up here. Okay. There we go. Just like that, okay? Just like that. Let's go ahead and put some clouds in. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a fan brush. Just gonna go right into some of this white here, both sides. Okay. And let's bring them this way. So what I'm doing is I'm just doing some backward seeds and then pushing it in pretty firmly and then just moving it around, okay? And that's all you gotta do, okay? Maybe just another one. Maybe just another one. Maybe right here, same thing. Backward seeds, push it into the cans, okay? Just like that, okay? And then go ahead and grab a 2-inch, 1-inch brush, whatever you like. And you're just gonna fluff out the bottoms, small, tight little C's. Just fluff it out. Get a little fluffer up. Something like that. And there you go. Okay, I have a filbert brush. And we're gonna go ahead and start coloring this in, okay? So I'm gonna grab a little bit of this white. A little bit. I'll put it right here. I'm gonna grab some of the green. A little bit more. And you just crunch it in. Crunch, 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 okay? And then you're just gonna come over and start putting some stuff in, okay? And that's actually a little too light, so I'm gonna add just a touch of this black into this. Just a touch of that black. A little bit more green, some black. Crunch it in here. Okay, there we go, something like so. And all I'm doing is touch, 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 and that's it, okay? What I wanna do is leave that background gesso, and it looks like some background stuff, okay? And that's it. And all we're gonna do is just come on over. Now you can use a fan brush, whatever you like. You can use a 1-inch brush, a 2-inch brush, and just tap that stuff in there as well. Okay, there we are. Crunch it in, okay? And then just come on up, do your thing. Just like that, just like that, okay? There we go, just like that. All the way down, okay? Just like that. And then you can just tap a little bit soft behind it. I'll give you some distant stuff, okay? Just a little bit, not much, just a little here, a little bit there. Okay? And then let's go ahead and grab a liner brush. And you can use some thinning liquid or some thinner. And I'm just gonna go into some of the black. Let's see if it comes out. Okay. And then just put some trunks in like so, okay? I'll do it this way so you can kind of see it. But just little indications. Just little indications, okay? And there we go, something like that. Now with that same filbert brush, let's go into a little bit of the sap green here. Straight sap green. Okay. We'll come in like so. And just start filling it. Okay. Just like that. Okay. Just like that. Okay, grab a little bit, maybe a little bit of this brown. Throw some brown in there, like so. And all I'm doing is following the lay of the land, back and forth, okay? Just like that. And we'll go back and smooth this out, okay? Something like that. I want to get a little bit darker up there just because it's kind of in shadow. So I'm going to add a little bit of this black, just a little bit of the black up here. Just like that, okay? And then just come in. There we go. There's your shadows. Okay. Do a little bit more up there. Just up here a little bit. Maybe a little bit more. A little too dark, I'll wipe this off. And then come on back and blend it in. Just like that. See? Puts all your shadows in. I'm gonna go into some of the cad lemon right now. And just streak some on here, okay? A little bit more, like so. There, okay. Something like that. I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out. And I'll just use this 2-inch brush. And I'm just gonna blend it. There you go. Nice and soft. Let's go ahead and use that fan brush. I'm gonna go again into the sap green here. And some of the black. Okay. Sap green and black. Okay. Crunch it in. We'll see what we get from this. Okay. And then something like so, okay? Go ahead and do that, and we'll go back with the filbert too, and we'll fill some in. I just want some different types of textures here. There we go. Green and black. Crunch it in. And that's it. All I'm doing is hitting like that. Now I'm gonna come like this, make my life a little easier so I know where everything's at. Same thing over here. Same thing here. Let me put this down. Go ahead and grab that filbert brush. Good thing. Let's just go in here for now. We'll go back and maybe highlight very lightly. Tap, tap, tap. Same thing. Same thing as before, okay? Same thing as before, just tap it in. It just gives you some different looks, different textures for tree there. Same thing. Something like that. Okay, something like so. There we go. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and I wanna put some tree trunks in. So I'm gonna grab this palette here. Let's grab a little bit of this brown, some of the white. Just like so. And with your liner brush and some thinning liquid, let's go ahead and thin this out. And let's make some trunks. Like so, okay? Maybe something like that. Oh, have some fun. Just put them wherever you think you like them. Okay, wherever, perfect. And I'm gonna put this brown more on the darkers, and then the lighter color, we'll go ahead and put some dark in there. Okay, just like that, okay? Let me go ahead and get this cleaned out. Okay, with your liner brush, once again, we're gonna go into some thinning liquid. And I'm gonna go into some black, okay? And the lighter stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and put the dark trunks in, something like, okay? Something like so, okay? A couple more of these, maybe over here. And you can have fun. Maybe could put something like this. Okay. Now with your filbert brush, let's go ahead and we're gonna make that same dark color which we have right here. So some sap green and some of the black. Okay, and let's go ahead and kind of fill this in a little bit here. And we're gonna go, once again, like we did up here, we'll highlight the grass and make it nice. I'm just putting in some of the shadowing right now, because we need it to be a little bit darker anyway, so. You just scrub that in. There we go, something like that. Give us some shadows. Let me clean this off a little bit. Okay. And so with some of the cad yellow, let's go ahead and just start putting some color in here. Okay, so it's a little bit of the cad yellow, maybe some of the yellow ochre, something like so. A little bit more. There it is. Okay, you ready? Let's go ahead and wipe this down. Go into some of the cad. And same thing, just come on in. Just like that, see? And put some more, of course. Just like that. And a little bit more over here. Let me go ahead and grab a 2-inch brush. Let's go ahead and get this nice and blended very softly. That same filbert, I just want a couple little highlights in here, so I'm going to go ahead and just crunch in a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. I just want a little bit of highlight, just something like that, okay? If you're finding that you're having issues with it sticking, you can thin it out, and it should stick pretty good for you, okay? And all I'm doing is just a couple taps. There you go, something like so. I might add actually a little bit of this medium here. And there. Just like that. Same thing, just touching, that's all I'm doing. Just touching. Touch, touch, touch. Okay? You can put all types of stuff in here. Okay, I think that's okay. Maybe something a little bit bright right there. Right here. Right. Sorry, it gets addictive. I'm telling you, once you start doing it, man, it gets real addictive. Okay, we're good with that. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and fill this in now. With your, we'll go ahead and just fill that in with a, I'm just gonna use a 2-inch brush. You can use a 1-inch, whatever works for you, okay? And we're gonna go into some dark color here, okay? So I'm going to use a little bit of this blue, the black, okay. I'll reach over and grab a little bit of this, a little bit of that green. One motion straight down. Turn the brush, okay? And then you just come in and that's it, okay? Same thing. A little blue, a little black, some of the green here. And just, there you go, just like that. Pretty much paint down here. Make things a little bit quicker. Okay, and then just crunching. All I'm doing is crunching. I don't know if you can see that. But once again, go like this, turn it, and you just lift up, okay? Now I'm just like that. Same thing over here. Over here I can just go like that. We'll crunch a little bit here. Just get things moving. with your liner brush. Once again, thin it out with some of your thinning liquid. Go into your brown. Let's go ahead and put some trunks in. Do something like so. Something like that. Have fun. Wherever you think that should go. Be perfect, okay? Have fun. Like that, maybe like so. Over here, oops. Like that. One-inch brush. I'm gonna go ahead and use some of the medium here. I'm gonna go right into this yellow. Right into the yellow. Maybe a touch of that. Maybe a touch of that green. Thin it out a little bit more. There we go. Just like that. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. And I'm just gonna start putting where I think it should go, okay? Just like that, okay? Thin it out a little bit more. Something like that. This, maybe tap, 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 tap. I'm really hitting it very soft. Okay. Let's go ahead into some of the yellow ochre, some of the medium. And same thing. Just like that, okay? Barely touching. Go ahead and thin this out. Here, we'll get some of that blue. Same thing, touch. I'll give you a little variation of a different color there. Something like so. Go ahead and get some more of that medium. Same thing, a little bit more white here. Now you get something else, see? And I'll put this baby down, I'll grab another 1-inch brush, a little bit more of the medium, like so, and I'll go right into this, into the white, tap it like we've been doing, and I'll just go ahead and pop in some flowers, just a little white wildflowers. Same thing, barely touching. I'm barely touching. Okay. Something like that, maybe. All right, that should be good. Hey, I'm just gonna do some last little things. I wanna put a couple branches and some white little branches, some dark branches, and that's it, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and use that same liner brush. Once you get into that thinning liquid, into a dark color, I'm gonna go with black, okay? And something like so. Something like One. A little bit more. Maybe something that comes out. Something like that. Do whatever you want. Have fun. Have fun. Okay, let me clean this. Right. Went ahead and grabbed a little bit of the white medium. Same thing. Same thing. Just come on in. And just find yourself some spots to put these guys in. That's all. Go down. You can. I prefer to go up, but I'd like to make sure you can see the strokes. I'm trying to angle these things down. But that's it. Just little indications here or there, some extra little sticks. Just like that. I'm just gonna highlight what I did. There we go. There you go. And remember, should go right over this. So you just need to thin it out. You can use a medium, you can thin it with your linseed oil, whatever. With that, we went ahead and completed our project for today. An absolutely beautiful, beautiful scene. Nice and warm, blue skies, green grass. I don't think you can get a nicer day than that right there. So I hope you enjoyed the project. I hope you learned something from it. Please subscribe. Please let everybody know that there's somebody in town that has a nice positive message. And that's what I believe in. I believe I have something to offer. And it's a positive message. And remember to believe in yourself, to feel good, be strong. There's a lot of people in this world that try to beat you down, and just don't let them get in your head. Stay strong, okay? Until next time, until next week, I want to wish you the best. Please take care of yourself. Bye-bye.